I would say that Care for Pastors has affected me personally in a way that has really taught me how to survive. On the personal level, in my marriage first, it's the most important thing to fight for. At the same time, it's not easy, and so it has taught us how to navigate our marriage at a different level than other people get to experience or understand, that I don't think we would have understood if we hadn't come to this place. And yet, also on a personal level as a pastor, being a third generation pastor and being in and out of church and being on the ins and outs of church, there's a lot that discourages you and makes you want to toss in the towel. And being in a place that cares specifically for us as pastors and as husband and wife, as a father and a mother, has allowed us to gain the tools we need to really survive the greatest battles we're facing.
Care for Pastors has affected me personally, I would say, by just being an outlet, a safe place to go to, and being able to connect with other women. And it's allowed an opportunity for us to come together with other people going through the same walks of life as us, and that's been refreshing. The Pastor's Wives Ministry, The Confidant, has been very helpful to me personally and to the staff wives at our church by being able to go to these events that just pour into us and lift us up and tell us that we're not alone in our walk when we struggle, we're not alone in our ministry, and also sharing stories about the fun stuff and coming together and just enjoying, for the first time in a long time, being able just to enjoy what it's like being a pastor's wife.
Care for Pastors has greatly impacted our church. That's actually how we discovered Care for Pastors, was going through a tough circumstance with a staff member that I didn't know how to navigate, and picking up the phone and calling, and then not realizing that navigating that tough circumstance was actually the invitation in for our own lives. And so to be a part of it for over 6 years now as a pastor has really allowed me to lead differently than I probably would have led, to look at the way that we do ministry and the walk and journey we're on and how long it's going to take, and be okay with that. And yet at the same time change my leadership. And so for us, it hasn't just affected me in the church, it does monthly as we have our pastors on staff who now come as well. And so I'm not the only one that is coming to Care for Pastors. Our staff is coming here as well, getting the care and the guidance that it provides for us.
Care for Pastors has impacted my husband personally by allowing him a safe space. He doesn't have a lot of places he can turn to. He doesn't have a lot of close friends that he can just open up to about ministry. And since coming to Care for Pastors, I can see a burden being lifted where he's feeling like he has an outlet, a vent for him to share the things that are going on within the church, within his staff, within our family, and it has definitely improved who he is as a person.
My message to other pastors about something like this is, I simply tell them, I grew up playing sports, and my coach was always there to help me be a better athlete. And I view any type of counseling or coaching in just that same way, that it's helping me be a better person, a better father, a better husband, a better leader. It's desperately needed, especially when you're in ministry, to have a place that cares about you mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. You definitely need something like this to help you survive, but to help you continue and stay in this battle that God has called you to. As a pastor, we know many people have resources, and there are people that have resources to provide an opportunity like this for pastors who may not be able to afford it, or their church may not have the budget for it. And I would say that if you're one of those people that believes in the healthiness of a godly leader in a church, that the resources you could provide financially for a scholarship or for an opportunity for that pastor or that couple to receive the care that they get in a place like this is not only kingdom work, but it also is allowing a leader to lead in a way in which he would never get to in any other facet if the person didn't have the ability to say, hey, I'll pick up that tab for you, or I'll make sure that opportunity is ready for you, it can change their marriage. It can change the way they lead their church, and obviously it trickles down into the people that they shepherd.